Yeah, this your boy Rocdastar. We here, we heard, we good. Yeah, I'm having a good day today. You know what I'm saying? It could be better, but I just was thinking about some things right now. You feel where I'm coming from? And I'm doing this video because this social media and all that. We hanging out, we chilling and all that. I done blaze up some weed and all that. So you see the weed and all that. I'm blaze. But I got my little table here. I like to chill and smoke and all that. But I was just thinking about how, you know what? I ain't gonna sit here in front, B. For the most part, what I'm about to say is crazy, but even though it was uncalled for and senseless, though, you feel where I'm coming from with, the right wing, you know what I'm saying? They like to roast a nigga, though, B. You feel where I'm coming from? You get the sense of the jealousness. KKK is very jealous of black people. Very jealous. I mean, let's talk about murder. You feeling where I'm coming from? When you murder somebody and take somebody's life, you feeling where I'm coming from? Especially if you're taking their life for something for no reason at all. Meaning that person ain't doing nothing to you. That person minding their business, chilling, living their lives. So when you interrupt that and you see somebody minding their business, living their lives, they not saying nothing to you, they not bothering you, and you're just coming out of nowhere and snuffing their life out. It's a jealous move, dogs. It's a real jealous move. I'm being real honest about that. I'm trying to imagine logic out of the whole scenario. For me to get dressed right now and go outside and pick somebody randomly to kill for no reason at all. They done nothing to me. I'm just picking people to kill. That's crazy. It's the same with bothering somebody. You're just picking people to bother, picking people to hit on. You're targeting short people. You're targeting big people. You're targeting elderly people. You're targeting minors. You're targeting women. Come on, man. It's crazy. I mean, listen, man. I seen, the most craziest shit that has ever happened in my life. I remember, but it was some real snake shit. I'm gonna tell you a story. What happened? So here it is. Once upon a time, I was hanging out at one of my man's house. Right? He's one of my neighbor. He lived on my floor, and his peoples lived on the 7th floor of my building. Right? So one day they say, "Yo, I need you to rob somebody." He came to me and said, "Yo, Q, I need you to rob somebody. We gonna rob this nigga. I'm gonna bring him in the building, and I'm gonna take him to your mother's house looking for you, but y'all niggas gonna be stashed in the stairwell. We gonna rob this nigga. We gonna make it look like, y'all gonna make it look like y'all attacking us. You know what I'm saying? Just to rob this nigga." So the nigga that wanted me to rob the nigga that had me rob the nigga was a nigga that staged the whole crime. He staged the whole event. Right? So we in the stairwell, me and the crew, we got the gang, and he's coming down the stairs with this nigga. So we ambushed them niggas, jumped them niggas. We had fake BB guns. And the BB guns, one of them looked like an AK. You feeling where I'm coming from? And I had the AK, some shit like that, and I held the nigga at gunpoint. You feeling where I'm coming from? Now, when I held the nigga at gunpoint, I told him to empty everything out of his pocket, da 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 da. He emptied everything out of his pocket, and I told him to break out. While my man, the nigga that staged the whole shit, was upstairs at the other top of the staircase getting jumped. Well, they was making it look like they was jumping a nigga, beating a nigga down when they really wasn't. So he was conspiring on this kid that was looking to buy weed. So he broke out and left. We dipped out the back door. He dipped out the front, wherever he dipped out at. We dipped out the back door and went to one of our other man's house up in 7, right across. Split it the dividends, da-da-da-da-da. And then my man comes and he goes, damn, why the fuck you ain't tell a nigga to take off his shoes? He had a stack in his shoes. He had a knot in his socks. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, that nigga had about 6 to 7 bands on him in his sock. And I was like, wow, damn, man. Because we only caught like about $80 to $100, something like that, in his pockets. So he emptied his pockets, and that's all we had caught in the robbery. But the nigga had about 6 bands or something like that in his sock. Now, moving along. Here we are. 20 years later. Over 20 years later. Right? This nigga gets on his horn. I'm got this girl living with me, staying with me, and whatever. This nigga watching my windows and all this. The nigga that staged the robbery. Recently, this nigga was watching my window and watching, because feds moved me over here to his old neighborhood. He from over here. He from where? Feds moved me over here to his old neighborhood. You feel where I'm coming from? And I'm like, yo, this nigga watching my window. This nigga like, so I got the girl here. This nigga looking at the girl from the window and all that. This nigga cold-ratted on me, dogs. Told the girl that I robbed her brother and all this, that, and the third. On some real homo shit, dogs. We got away with that. I didn't tell anybody about that. That's some old shit. Some real old shit. Yo, this nigga cold-ratted me out. Homegirl start feeling some kind of way. Da-da-da-da-da. You robbed my brother. This nigga tells that shit from far, dogs. Yo, B, real talk, man. That's some real bullshit, B. Because I would never do that, man. I would never tell on niggas, man. Especially on a crime that I'm the one that, it was my idea. You feel where I'm coming from? If it was my idea, I wouldn't tell him or rat a nigga out for a crime that he helped me out on. Come on, man. That's some real retarded shit, man. Some real retarded shit, man. But anyway, it wasn't come to find out, the girl that I had here was my cousin. It wasn't even his sister, dogs. Yeah, but she ain't even really rap right. She a lesbian and all that, and she gotta get it together, man. Homegirl got mental problems, man. And that nigga do too. So, yo, but shout outs to all my niggas from the X, the BX, man. The feds moved me up here and all this, that, and the third. I'm not up here trying to step on toes and take niggas' girls and all that. That ain't even what it's about with me. I'm just doing this music shit. Anybody from the X out here that's running into me, y'all niggas want to do tracks or whatever, holla at me, you know what I'm saying? But you know I'm about that money, so you gotta come at me with 100. 5 or better, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm talking about. I'm tired of the broke shit, you know what I mean? I try to be a nice man and all that. Try to be a nice dude and all that as much as I can, but, you gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know that now, all right? But one, peace. Rocdastar, I'm out.